Welcome to our detained with association and reunion platform. Today we will handle subject of reptilian mindset and their working process in our planet. Most of the experts did agree that any zombies to successful should not attack the physical organism but part of our thinking, consciousness, any in our case, in individualized soul. There are many other names in use than narcissist, but meet the descriptions. They're undetectable by there is something missing created by or as a result of blocking the connecting with our big brains, resulting in our reptilian brains and mindset have taken center stage in that case. We do know that reptilian brain differs greatly in perception of the world and one-dimensional, while our big brains is multidimensional. The reptilian brains can live and works with hate and love at the same time, while our big brain, for example, cannot. It is hate or love, not both at the same time, choosing because the blocking of the connection and influences by big brain will not trigger any alarm other than in the shift reptilian based behavior. The reptilian brain's response time is 1000 times faster than big brains because of the pre-programming functioning survival of the species. Predatory and ruthless and soul-based humans not much for them. Master in deceptions. It is an estimate to come to 1 billion of soul-based humans whose light is taken and energy siphoned of fed them. Silent Gnostic by feeling great, superior, and fed on their victims energy-wise. The main fault of weakness of the soul-based humans' individualized consciousness is awake to their impulses and often make willful choices that serve not financial, social, or egoistic gains and goes against expectation of Darwinian evolution's principles and to serve spiritual ends as well. These impulses are absent in people who have blocked them well shut down. The connection with big brain and geared by the reptilian brain, which is optimized survival in one-dimensional physical world. Fake humans, posted on 1st of October 2019 years, leaves and comments and on narcissist and reptilian mindset, organic portals or soulless humans. Organic portals are simply portals, passive being trove, which external influences can act used. Approximately one half of human beings on Earth are organic portals, soulless human beings who keep real humans being in line with the status quo, on agenda with the matrix control system. You should ask yourself, who do words like empty people, puppet people, cardboards, cutouts, or drones, preemptively targeting them or any other agent, including soulless humans who occasionally succumbed to playing part in another's manipulation is missing the point because one merely attacks the messenger, while defensive measures to counteract counteract their attacks are appropriate. Acting offensively to persecute agents is not. Um, their name came about out of necessity. They have to be invented by those who independently noticed the same puzzling phenomenon, one for which there is not um, official name. Same people seem to be missing something very important inside, while they are not necessarily any less intelligent, successful, or physically healthy as anyone else. Their nearness show not in indication of having any higher components. Over aeons, some people came to the same conclusion. They noticed that same people were strangely one-dimensional and hollow inside. This observation is not hard to miss, but it is easy to rationalize away, especially within our modern society. We are all being so heavily brainwashed with politically correct but unrealistic concept like that everyone is completely equal is every way, which ignores functional differences due to environmentally, genetic, and most important metaphysical factors. Organic portals forms the uh, backbone of the matrix social control infrastructure. They are what keeps society running in a state preoccupation with the mundane. From candle the grave-souled humans are pressured to stay with the status quo and to do not ask dangerous or stupid and improper question. While age-souled humans has relatively unique energy shaped by the people's um, awareness, experience, and essence, the energy that animates of the one organic portal is same animating any other. Also that the human species on the earth is not a family, but rather is an aggregation, heterogeneous group of beings with many different soul origins, that is, soul that came from many different planets and well portrayed in the existing culture and traditions, as much including diversity. Being one of them is promoter of the Irish nurse whose name Matilda-Macelroydan like to refer to one of the statements made prior to her passing in the island where she did return after the lifelong living in the United States. She wrote, main problem in our society is our ignorance and disbeliefs of what is happening to all us, including our spiritual nature, and should not at all focus on the flesh body. These beliefs and secrecies or effective lying the most effective weapons in deceiving us and human souls. Frankly, reasons have nothing to do with our reality. There is not reasons, things are what they are. If we don't face the facts of our situation, we are going to stay under the thumb of the old empire forever. The biggest weapon the old empire has left now is our ignorance and disbelief of what they are doing to all of us, our spiritual part on earth. Mankind needs to know the answer to questions which are contained in these documents. Who are we? Where did we come from? What is a purpose on earth? If there is intelligent life elsewhere in this universe, why have they not contract us? It is vital that people understand the devastating consequences to our physical and spiritual survival if we fail to take effective action on the long-standing and pervasive effects of the aliens' inventions on the earth. What we know and believe is being forced upon the human race by the operators of the mind control prison system. This means Matrix. The prison guards will always promote and support oppressive or totalitarian activities of the same spirits based bodies on earth. Why not keep the inmates fighting between themselves? Why not empower madmen to run the governments of the earth? The men who run the criminal governments or earth mirror the commands given them by convert of controllers of the old empire. The vested interest of the old empire prison system is to prevent you from looking at your own soul. They fear that you will see in your own memory the slave master who keeps you imprisoned. The prison is made of shadow in your mind. The shadows are made as lies and pain and loss and fear. Now added to the picture are organic portals or souls, humans, working place with the matrix. The true genius of civilization are those embedded with who will enable other imprisoned soul to recover their memory and regain self-realization and self-determination. This issue is not solved through the enforcing moral regulation on behavior or through the control of being through mystery, fate, drugs, guns, or any other dogma of slave society, and certainly not through the use of electric shock and hypnotic commands. The survival of Earth and every being on it depends on the ability to recover the memory of skills we have acquired through to cover the essence of ourselves, human. Such an arts, science, or technology has never been conceived. In the old empire, they would not have supported the solution. In addition, neither has such technology ever been developed by the domain until recently. The necessity of rehabilitating a separate or life force with amnesia has not been needed. Therefore, no one has ever worked on solving this problem. So far, unfortunately, the domain and not new rulers on Earth have no solution to offer. Thank you very much. I hope we can see you next time to next stage. Goodbye.